Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Holly. This is She Reads. Today we are going to be doing my TBR for the Reading Rush, formerly known as Booktubeathon. I'm not sure why they changed it. If anybody else out there knows, let me know in the comments down below, because I thought that Booktubeathon was such a cute name. I feel like Reading Rush isn't as cute, but anyways, I digress. So I have decided kind of last minute that I am going to participate in this. You guys won't have even seen, currently right now I am filming a vlog, a weekly vlog, where I'm trying to get myself out of a reading rut, I guess. Not necessarily a book slump, a reading slump, because I've wanted to read, I just haven't been making enough time for it lately. But this week I have been really trying to get myself out of that and making reading more of a priority again. And I've been recording myself vlog style as I do that. So you guys will probably see that coming next week. And I'm also going to be vlogging my way through Booktubeathon. I keep calling it Booktubeathon, but Reading Rush as well. But I decided like kind of last minute that I'm going to try and participate in that this year. And I think that will just be like really good to just keep going to get me out of this reading slump or whatever it is that I'm in. So I can just like carry on with momentum and keep going forward. So without any further ado, I'm just going to go on and get right into my TBR. I haven't made a TBR in a really long time, actually. It's kind of weird. So the first book that I'm going to be reading is This Is Not a Werewolf Story by Sandra Evans. And this one I picked because it fulfills quite a few of the challenges. So this book fulfills having a book with a title that is longer than 5 words. So this is not a werewolf story, longer than 5 words. It also fulfills the challenge of reading an author's first novel, and this is Sandra Evans' first novel. It also has purple on the cover, in the ears here. There's actually quite a bit of purple down in here. There's some, and then there's some up here as well. This is one that I will be attempting to read in the same spot, which fulfills yet another challenge. And the last challenge that it fulfills is having a book with the main character non-human. So I'm assuming that this is going to be about a werewolf. So our main character, I'm assuming, is not going to be human. So it actually fulfills quite a few of the challenges. The only challenges that it does not fulfill is to read and watch a movie adaptation, which I don't believe there's a movie adaptation for this. If there is, by all means, please let me know, and so I can watch it and then have this be yet another challenge fulfilled. And it also doesn't fulfill the challenge of wanting to read a book that you meant to read last year, because I don't think I even owned this last year. I think this is a fairly new purchase for me, so it definitely wasn't on any of my TBRs, that's for sure. So this is the one that I'm going to start out reading because it does cover so many challenges. I do have a lot of other books that are going to cover the challenges as well, but I figure if I start with this one, then I will at least hit most of the challenges and can like feel really good about myself. And then if I still have time, then I can go ahead and read the other ones that are on my TBR as well. The next book that I'm going to be reading is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, and this one will fulfill both challenges that the other book did not. So this one I can read and watch the movie adaptation to, and this is also a book that I meant to read last year. I did have it on a TBR last year. I went through all of my old TBRs and made sure that I found one that was on there. So yeah, so if I just read those 2 books, then I can completely say that I got all the challenges complete. So those are going to be, first I'm going to read the first one, second I'm going to be reading this one. Now to get a little bit fun with the challenges, like if I have extra time, then I can read these. I decided that I wanted to read Goosebumps, Welcome to Camp Nightmare, and this one will fulfill the challenge of having purple on the cover, as well as being a book that I meant to read last year. Like I said, I went through all my old TBRs, and I found this one was on, I think, my June TBR, I think? Maybe July, and it was on there and I never read it yet, so I mean, come on, it's Goosebumps. And also this one, of course, I will probably read in the exact same spot the entire time because it's very small, so I'll probably read this one regardless, because then I won't have to worry about reading one of those larger ones in the same spot. I can just read this one and complete that challenge. The next book on my TBR is Mitch Albom's The Next Person You Meet in Heaven. And I'm actually thinking about doing a video on sequels that I really want to read, but am kind of scared to, because I have a few of those. And this is definitely one of them. The 5 People You Meet in Heaven is my absolute favorite book in the entire world. And I'm a little bit nervous that this one's not going to measure up to it, or kind of tarnish that one in some way. All of Mitch Albom's I absolutely love all of Mitch Albom's books, so I'm not sure why I'm worried about that, because he's never written anything that has let me down yet. So I mean, I'm sure that I will love this one. But yeah, and also another thing is that I just don't really want this to be over. Like I waited, like I did not know that he was going to be doing a sequel to The Five People You Meet in Heaven, and so once I found out that he was, I'm just like, I kind of want to save it, almost like savor it, because it's just, his books are really life-changing, to be honest. If you've ever read any of his books, I find them to be life-changing. And once you read it, it's like, it's over. The magic is gone. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah. Anyways, I'm going to put this one on my TBR because it's about time that I do read it, and I am excited to read it. And this book can fulfill a couple of challenges. So this one would be good for having a title that is longer than 5 words. And it's also a shorter book, so it also would be really good to read in the same spot. And the last book on my list is Finale by Stephanie Garber. And once again, this is a sequel that I want to read it so bad. I'm so excited about it, but also it's going to be over when this is done. And it's like with the Harry Potter books. Like I remember the last Harry Potter book, I just tried to space it out so long because I knew that I wasn't going to get another one. And that's how I feel with this, is that like, this is the last one. And I have enjoyed the Caraval series so much that I'm just like sad that this is the last one. I wish this would just go on indefinitely. And this one will definitely, obviously, be a book that has purple on the cover. That's pretty much the only thing that it fulfills. And I just have it on this TBR because I do have to read it soon, because Georgia and I are going to be filming a Bestie Book Talk on it next month. So I do need to get to it fairly quickly here. So that's really the only reason why that I would put it on this TBR. So purple on the cover. Well, you guys, that is my 2019 Reading Rush TBR. Let me know in the comments down below if you're participating in the Reading Rush and what your TBR is. And if you have any of the same books that I have on it, I would love to know. Hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!